Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. This is D.O.P. I hope you're doing good, and today I want to show you how you can color grade as you're using Netflix movie. On Netflix there's a few things you have to be aware when you're doing color grading, and today I was like, okay, let me breaking down the process of color grading a Netflix movie. Every shot that I have on the screen, I have these multiple clips. I have 4 clips, so I'm going to show you how I color grade them and to achieve that Netflix style. As you can see, this is D.O.P. Please stay tuned. And one thing that I want to show you is, if you don't have my package loot, you are very late, because this thing is going to help you to get a Netflix movie very quick. Okay, I have a masterclass tutorial. Also, I teach people masterclass if you want to know about color from scratch, how to design and create a different looks, color sciences, everything I explain there. You have to contact me. Sorry. Also, I have this loot package, and I have a WhatsApp group which we often discuss about color grading. So without me wasting time, let's jump into our tutorial. So right on the screen, what we're going to do first, I'm going to reset every process that I've done, and then we're going to create these processes from scratch, and I'm going to show you how exactly I achieve this type of looks. So the first thing that I did is conversion. You guys know about the conversion, color space transformation. I did color space transformation. This was shot on Blackmagic 6K, a raw material. So I'm going to convert it to Rec 709. And if you don't know anything about color space transformations, Masterclass is everything to you. Okay, and gamma 2.4, just like this. So this is our basic thing that we're going to do. And then I'm going to make an period node, which is we're going to make an basic and create our looks, and then we go to our secret sauce. So today I'm going to show you the secret sauce. Most of people in my WhatsApp group, they ask me, D.O.P, our mentor, what is the secret sauce? We need to know about the secret sauce. So today I'm going to show you the secret sauce, what it is and how does it do, and why the secret sauce make a perfect grading after all. So today I'm going to breaking that down. Okay, and then I'm going to make a lane nodes for separation. Sorry, I play this, I didn't want to play. I'm going to make a lane node. Oh sorry, need to make node and then make it lay. Okay, just like that. So now we are about to do a contrast. I'm going to HDR and put some contrast just like this, and then I'm going to my first node. I'm going to raise my shadow to create that super blackish, and go to my light, reduce highlights. More often Netflix movies, they very, even Showmax, they're very darkish, they're not super bright, as you can see. Alright, another thing that I have to do is controlling my white balance. This picture is too warm, so I have to neutral it to make it neutral, as you can see. it was very warm. Now it's very cooler. So here we finished doing our basics. So now I'm jumping to create our looks, and this spots from these two nodes, this is where we create our base look. So around here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to look at my different look packages, which one is looking good for me. I can even create my own looks by using these tools. Like I told you before, you can use this to create your looks, but to me, I'd be like, let me choose my looks package, which is already, everything is already, I don't have to come and do this color grading things. I can just come and select my looks. But if you are the beginner, you need to know about color from scratch. I recommend you to get Masterclass so that you can know how to create the look like this, like the one that I did, very simply, and we did the perfect, very nice separations and very nice grading. But also you can buy my looks, so it could do a quick thing to you, just like this. You see the way it does to me. You see different looks, different looks. So you can apply there, and get your perfect color, as you can see. So I'm going to choose look 5 because I want that cinematic, that's Netflix things going on over here. Also, I'm going to qualify this young lady. I'm going to qualify and clean noising. Here I'm going to play with the skin tone. Okay, so to the skin tone, I have this loot of a skin tone. I have this look DNA of a skin tone. This skin tone package from my package, which you can choose any skin tone that you love, like this, different skin tone like this, you see. But I have another brownish skin tone which is not in market yet, but it's working nice, so I'm going to present on market next time. So here is where I create my look, my best look. So now let me jump into the secret sauce. The secret sauce is a place where we put a vitamin to the picture. We perfectizing the picture. The picture, it has to be very perfect. Like I create the storyboard, because these looks can never create the storyboard to the movie. Some people, they can live like that. Yeah, it's okay for you, you can live like that. But to me, like a professional colorist, I have to adjust to make it more perfect. As you can see, there's nothing bad into the picture. So to the secret sauce, I'm going to do a few things. First, I'm going to do what we call it, I'm going to do sorry, I'm forgetting things. I'm going to do a glowing, or we call it blue, you see. So here I'm going to choose magic bullet. If you know it, it has a very nice glow. If you see, look at behind there, you see there's some glowish thing. So I'm going to put it 3. I want only effect the highlights. Now we are clicking this. If you watch careful, you're going to see some of bolding contrasts, and the glow to the highlights is shining. This is what I wanted to achieve. Okay, into another part, here I'm going to to do a bit of splitting things, so I'm going to use my power window. Here I'm going to use my power window. If you're watching a Netflix more often, you're going to realize their shadow is a bit of kind of greenish a bit, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to use my gamma, push it into a greenish pot a bit, somewhere around here. You see, this is too much. It has been neutral. Sorry, I did too much. Let me redo again. My PC is starting to slow down. Let me check. Yeah, somewhere around here. You see now it's looking good. You see we got a bit of greenish thing. It's like this is what I wanted to achieve. And let's check the affection where it starts. Yeah, it's good. So I want to do a complementing things. Before here we got the greenish or the cyan thing, so I want to do a bit of separations, the splitting or complementing. So here I'm going to do a warm thing here, a warm thing, this spot, a bit, now you see the separation. You see the complementing thing appear. You see here we got a bluish, here got a warmish thing that's appear, and this is what exactly I want to teach you guys. Okay, after this, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do vignette. You see, I'm going to do a vignette to make her popping. So I'm going to look at the spot and coming to the curve, bring it down just a bit, and this is it. And then I'm coming to HSV saturation, but our picture is very nice saturation, so here I'm going to do a very slight thing, so I'm going to increase somewhere around here. Perfect. So I'm going to a learn node. Here I'm about to do, you see the picture, the whole picture is a bit of warming, I don't know. So what I want is I want to neutralize some of background and subject. So I'm going to qualify the skin just like this with the background, then I'm denoising so I don't want it to be affected. And also I'm going to qualify, I'm going to select the skin tone, and then because the skin tone is a bit of warm, you see it's a bit of warm, so I want to select this and push it into this side a bit to get that pure skin tone. And then this, because she's white person, so I have to keep pushing to the magenta somewhere around here, and I'm going to reduce saturation, and maybe we can pull her down to the warm side so that we can have a neutral reflection from the warm lights. So she has to be warm, not pure on orange. Somewhere around here. This is where I neutralize the skin tone, and coming to this guy and pop out the skin to be lighter. You see now the skin's up a bit lighter. So let's go before and after. Before and after. So another thing that I want to do, I want to effect only the skin. So I'm going to use this kit so that the skin can be only in red color, but the other thing like the warm light has to be that warm, just like that. And then I'm going to outside node. Here is where I dragging down everything to the background and cool them off a bit. Instead of going to the green, I'm going to the warm side a bit. So now before and after, you see now we've got a very nice separation, and still we got the greenish thing, still we got the warm, still we got the neutral skin tone. And this is what I wanted to achieve at the first. And this is what we call a secret sauce. If I'm going to bypass this, you're going to see the magic what I've done. Let me do this. Let me take this off. Let me take this off. Take this. I want you to see what we've been created. So this is our grade. This is our basic. You see, this is our look, and this is our skin tone. But this one is our secret code. This one is our secret code. This one is our secret code, which is give us our picture very beautiful. So let's preview this one, and then we're going to jump into another clip. Today we're going to have a very long video. Let's preview this one. Okay, now I'm going to continue to another clip, this clip. So I'm going to look at the nicest spot like this. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to apply this color and fix something. You know, when you apply the grade from a listen clip, it not go be like that to another clip. So there is something you have to fix. Okay, here is where I can fix. Here's where I can just doing the process, but we still got the basic look. So what I'm going to do is put in my rec 709, and then I do my contrast. After that, I'm going to fix my exposure. So I'm going to my primary tools and increase my shadow all way over so that I can get a detail from this spot. And then I'm going to reduce add an exposure with the highlights. So now you can see the picture is very it has a very nice corrected exposure. You can see the details in here. So into this part, what I'm about to do is just I'm going to do a bit of white balance into this part. Somewhere around here, this is a bit of white balance to take off those magenta and neutralize the picture. And then I'm going to apply my LUT. This is how it's work. And then I'm going to use that skin tone, and I'm going to qualify this part, so I can only affect the skin tone. So but I'm going back to the white balance so that I can push it until I start to see my skin tone is popping. And then I'm going to do a just glowing thing. And this picture, there is no need for me to do this, but if it's working, I can use this. You see it's working, so I can leave it like that and do a bit of vignettes. But this one is going to be a bit different. I'm going to do like this, going to do like this. And this is what I do. And then next I'm going to do my HSV, and then also I'm going to do a bit of fixing the skin like that, you see. But there's no need for me to use power window. And then let me back to my background and neutral like this, but I don't want to start blush, so I'm going to twist into the greenish part like that. And then I'm going to reduce a bit of that super bluish to the background. You see now, it's now these two different. So the grading is amazing, actually. Is so let me jump into another clip so that I can show you how exactly I'm going to do also with dot. But before that, let me show you a before and after. Okay, to another clip like this, what a kind of look that I want to give. You know, sometimes you have to feel the looks. It's not like every looks you have to put the often look that you used to do. Sometimes there's a thing that you have to create because of a storyboard, and this is what I'm going to do here. What type of look that I want to put there is warm toning, and I'm going to show you how to get that one. Okay, I'm going to use the recent one. As you can see, this one is not like the bad color. The color is good. It gives us that sci-fi, but to me I was like, okay, let me put the moon, because she's in some desert thing, I don't know, so it's a bit of warming thing is going on there. Even to the room, you have to be the same feelings, and this is what I decided to do with the color. I'm going to create rec 79, and then I'm going to do exposure, contrast the picture. Instead of me of changing the white balance, I'm going to reset it and leave it like that. And then I'm going to work on shadows. So here I'm going to push the shadows over, and I'm going to fix the highlights just like that. You see, now we got a very nice balance of an exposure. And then we're going to apply the loot that we do just like that. And instead of me going to take it down that to warm, I'm going to increase that warm just like that. And then to my Skintone just like that. And then here is my glowing thing is going on. You see the glow, how it will work. It's a very nice, giving a very nice shining picture. So here I'm going to do a few things. First, I'm about to fix the super highlight to the right over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mask this place, so we can have a very neutral highlights, because this one is annoying. So we need our spots, our subject to be very to be our very spotlight, so to be our very pointful. So when you watch the video, the only thing you have to see first is that woman. So I'm going to use this one, and this one should bring the light down. So now you can see I protected the background over there. So another thing that I'm going to do is just I'm going to pop that warm to this side. I'm going to pop this. So I'm going to use power window and click a bit this spot. So I'm going to push the color, so this one and this one can have a bit of separation. So you can see this one's too much, this one's less. So I'm going to push it to be too much. So the time I'm going to do separation here, you're going to see this one is less, this one's too much. This is what I want to aim and get. Okay, I do this, and also I'm going to do to the reflection, but I think it's good to leave it like that. So I'm going to do my vignette as I often do. Just like that. My HSV. This is from my Skintone. But I'm going to take down that, you see. So one thing I want to do is I'm about to mask her like this. So that can only affecting her and do a bit of separation. So to the background, yeah, I'm going to use separation just like this. You see now, the picture is very nice separated. But last thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to put another node outside of color space. This one is to clean this white. The white is not pure white. It's a bit of warm. It's a bit of bluish. So I'm going to select the white like that and reduce and I'm going to reduce a saturation so that we can have a very a pure white. But the one thing that it does when I do so, it's also affected the bluish to the sky. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use mask and I'm going to protect the sky to not to be affected with this thing. And then after this I'm going to vignette so that the protection is only going to be sky. Once you do it, because of this tutorial I'm not masking. Once you're doing this, you have to track for the full videos. If it has a very nice movement, you have to track. And this is how we get this look. So yeah, let me play before and after so that you can see the progressions, how we did from base, color looking and secret sauce. Okay, now we are jumping to another clip. Here is where I created, there's this movie, I forgot the name, and I was like, okay, let me try to achieve that type of look in here and see how we can get to the color. And yeah, I was like, okay, let me try do my best to show you what type of this color can be also achieve to the color grading. So I'm going to copy these things that I'm doing this power power grade steps, and then I'm going to mute all of everything and leave my Rec 709 node. After that I'm going to do my contrast, and then I'm going to reset these 3 nodes. Okay, the color that I want to achieve here, it's very washed out picture and very less dynamic. When I talk about less dynamic, it has it's very compressed picture, which is the shadow and the highlights is very balanced perfectly, more than it's very less more than the mid-tone. I want the super mid-tone to the picture so I can have that washed out or the dust because of this this desert dust we have. So I want to present that things. So what I'm about to do is I'm going to take my shadow all the way up. No, I'm going to use this lift. So I'm going to raise my lift all the way up. You see, until I'm losing the detail, until I take off those super shadows, and I'm going to raise down my highlights. Now you see our picture is very less contrast. You see, it's very washed out. And this is what I want to do. And another thing that I'm about to do coming to my balance, and then I'm going to push my picture into warm side so that I can have that desert feelings, the warm desert feelings, as you can see. And then I'm going to apply my look, and then I'm going to apply my skin tone look, which is also going to qualify the skin because we have very different range in here. So I'm going to qualify like that, and then we're going to do a further like glowing, but I feel like glowing is not necessary for me here. And try this, no waiting, so I'm going to use this thing only. So, and also this this one, this HSV saturations. And here I'm going to use my separations, my splitting separations. So as you can see, we also affected the the background because I want that orange to be on over there. So I'm going to only qualify mask this guy. So one thing that's after doing this, I'm going to track, so that's it's only effects. So here, because I'm doing tutorial, the PC is running down, so I can't do so. But if you are tracking, it's follow the movement of this guy. But if it has a really tracking, and here is where I list a bit muting that's warming, but not too much. So I'm going to reduce my intensity so I can still have that warming a bit, just like that. Another thing that I did is I'm going to make a note after and push my my RGB mixer to the warm side so I can have that warming feelings, just like this. Not too much, make sure you do less, just like this. And after that, because the shot, I'm starting to see the shot, it's getting a bit of bluish, so I'm going to neutralize the shot. So I'm going to select view with saturation, select this spot, and I'm going to desaturate it so I can have a pure white. You see now the pure white is starting getting. I'm going to reduce this and also this. Now we are starting to get a very pure white. You see before it was bluish. You just focus on the white, not the other thing. You see after we have this a bit of magenta. We have to reduce this as well. Okay, after this, you see we are losing the blue, so we're going to protect this with also the mask. And this is how professional colorists they often do. You see now the shirt is being protected, as you can see, and this is how we just do. Thanks very much for watching this video. This is Director Kim. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. Before that, let me just let me just remind you, I want you to subscribe my YouTube. If you want to learn more about color grading, I recommend you to buy my masterclass. You go thanking me. I have so many students to my WhatsApp group, which we discuss and learning every type of color, every tips, every details. They come in day first in time, and then they come in here in YouTube. But sometimes things getting very much in there. I have this live session called one-on-one, which we do a masterclass in 2 hours, explaining, answering questions, everything, details is there. I have this loot package. If you want it, you can contact me. And to be on my WhatsApp group, what you need is buy one of my products, either masterclass or loot package, so that you can be in my WhatsApp group. Let me show you now how you can export the video to Netflix, how you can exporting them. I'm going to show you the format. I'm going to show you the ratio of Netflix movie, the way they exporting. The tutorial is not ending, we still progressing. Today I'm going to give you every basic details. But before doing that, let's see these grading processes. Okay, now after exporting the video, there is 2 things you have to do before export. But now after grading, means 2 things before exporting. First, when you go to the here, this is where we do exportations. But before do so, you have to change the format, the ratios. So you go to the settings. If you want to export 10:8, I recommend you to do this. Go to the 10:8 and then here change this one into 158. Here is you going to have the ratio of Netflix, or you can come here, go to 2K. If you want to export 2K, you could come here and choose this size scopes and this one, or you could come here if you want to export the 4K format. You could come here to 4K DCI scopes, and this is how you just do. Alright, to me, I'm about to work on 2K for the sake of a tutorial, just like this. So you're going to see your spectrum is changed. After that, you go to mark all the things and then you zoom in so that you can fill this gap. So I'm going to write 1.215.5. Here is where we zoom in our picture. So when you replay, you're going to see we have this a pause to the picture, just like that. You see you have this pause, which is what's happening. My video is very slow down, don't worry. Okay, this is what I'm about to show you. You have those balls, those Netflix things, like this is one they receive. Thanks very much. Hope you're understanding, hope you got something. And here is about exporting. The exportation is normal. I used to tell you about it. See you on next tutorial.